runway shows, hot fashions, and exclusive interviews. All this up next on the Fashion Week edition of OliveCoco TV. Welcome to the New York Fashion Week edition of OliveCoco TV. I'm your host, Stephanie. So OliveCocoMag was behind the scenes at some of New York Fashion Week's hottest shows and presentations. And we're going to go ahead and kick it off with Mataano, whose very own presentation was catered by Bravo's own Chef Roble. Let's check it out.
So this year when we were designing the Fall 2012 collection, we were really thinking about making clothes that women want to actually wear, even if they're going out, whether, if they're going to a cocktail or a wedding or, a nice evening out, wearable, but then use rich fabrics to make it that much more high-end. I mean, we started planning like 4 months ago, right after we finished spring. We started running, developing, researching, and it's a great experience. We can tag team, we can work together, we work together really well, and so it's been fun.
Ayan and Illo, they're my cousins, and they've had my food so many times that they told me, like, we want this, and this. So I basically just did what they asked me to do. I think it's beautiful. The girls are really talented, like meteoric rise. They just started like maybe 3 years ago. They're on Oprah like a year after they started. And I mean, look at this crowd, look at the clothes, beautiful people, beautiful clothes. I'm proud that they're my family, and I'm proud to be here.
What kind of look were you going for today with the models?
Well, we wanted a look that reflected the collection, the Fall 2012 collection with Mataano. The girls are going for very luxurious fabrics and textures, typical fall warm textures. Also colors in gray and mauve as well, they're really focusing on. And there are a lot of sheer fabrics as well. And to reflect on the sheer fabric, we wanted to do very sheer, lightweight skin, using concealer only where you need it, like under the eyes, or if you have blemishes in certain areas, we used the Iman cover cream for that. And the rest of the face, we kept very nude and bare.
Now, when people leave today, what do you want them to walk away with after viewing your collection?
That we've grown as designers from season to season, that this is a very luxury, elegant, womanly collection, and that anyone, would want to buy it for their wives or sisters, or anyone would want to wear it, which is going out in town and wants to feel elegant and beautiful.
Hey, this is Roble, and you're watching OliveCoco TV.
Hi, we're Mataano, and you're at New York Fall 2012 Fashion Week, and you're watching OliveCoco TV.
Kudos to Mataano for a wonderful presentation. And keeping up with our Fashion Week extravaganza, we caught up with celebrity stylist Tyson Perez at the Rolando Santana Runway show, and he dished on everything from the craziness of New York Fashion Week to what you should have in your closet in Fall/Winter 2012.
Craziness about New York Fashion Week as a stylist is just making sure you get to each show that you have a relationship with the designer. So, and it could be, most of the shows are at Lincoln Center, but then you can have a show across town on the east side, all the way on the lower east side. So it's just pretty much about making sure that you show face and you show support, as well as see the collections. All of my clients I love working with for different reasons. But I would have to say the sweetest client that I've had thus far has been Reese Witherspoon. She's just true to who she is, down to earth, just a good Southern girl. I've been blessed that I am married to a fashion designer and I'm a fashion stylist. So balancing our personal life and our professional life, it isn't that difficult because we work together, and even when we're not working together, we're just like always talking to each other and inspiring one another and supporting one another. And then we know how to cut off. After Fashion Week, we literally just go into seclusion and it's just about us. For 2012, definitely you need a piece of fur, whether it's faux fur, fur collar, fur sleeves, fur vest, fur hat. Definitely need a staple black heel. the higher, the better. But if you can't handle a 5-inch, then a nice 3-inch heel, just sleek, and I would definitely say a trench coat. And then you can take your fur collar and throw it over your trench coat and you'll be fine. If you haven't experienced New York Fashion Week, I don't know what you can do. Even, listen, I used to do it when I was a student at Parsons. Come dressed up to the nines, walk past the security, they won't stop you. If you look good, they'll think that you're automatically supposed to be there. And, you know, go and ask for a standing ticket. You know, like once they let the people, the VIPs and the editors and the celebrities in, if they're standing in the room, they'll give you a ticket and just like come and be a part of it.
And if Tyson Perez looks a little familiar to you, you probably just saw him on Bravo's Chef Roble. And speaking of Bravo, also spotted at the Rolando Santana show was some of the Real Housewives of New York and supermodel Jessica White. Keeping up with the celebrity trends, the Sachika Trends New York Fashion Week runway show was star-studded. From supermodel Eva Marcel walking the runway to some of the mob wives and New York giants sitting front row. And we also managed to catch up with Beyonce's personal stylist, Ty Hunter, where he dished on some fall fashion trends and Blue Ivy.
I'm sure, you know, with them it's always surprises, so I can't wait to see what they bring this season. I'm celebrity stylist Ty Hunter, and you guys know me from styling Beyonce. So hard, and you know, like I wanted to support the girls, so I rushed from Lincoln, and like in between, you know, you have like the time frame is so far apart and everything is so far apart, and fighting for cabs is the process, but it's always worth it when you see, you know, good fashion. It's been 13 years. I started out basically with Ms.Tina styling for Destiny's Child, and later on each girl's individual solo project. And now it's like, it really doesn't feel like work. It's like family. Over a decade of working with them, it's family. So it's stressful times when it's like tours and, you know, videos and stuff, but other than that, it's, you know, it's good, it's family. A lot of people are using accents of leather, leather harnesses, and every dress has like some type of, you know, leather shoulders and leather. So I think, you know, everything's going to be, you know, have leather.
Have you seen Blue Ivy?
Of course, the most beautiful baby in the world. I love her. Hi, I'm celebrity stylist Ty Hunter, and you're watching OliveCoco TV.
And as always, our last segment of OCTV goes to our OC Hot Picks of the Week. Now, since the London Fashion Week is going on right now, we're going to bring you pictures from there. Our first picture goes to Kanye West, who's strolling around London town in a white blazer, jeans, and some white sneakers, looking fashionable as always. Our next picture goes to model Kate Moss, who is rocking a black cutout dress on her way to the Stella McCartney runway show. Our last picture goes to a blonde-haired Rihanna in a teal dress with a gold choker, and she looks super gorgeous, also attending Stella McCartney's runway show. That's it for this special edition of OliveCoco TV, New York Fashion Week edition. As always, you can find more hot picks, runway shows, and anything dealing with beauty, entertainment, all your needs on OliveCocoMag.com, and make sure you follow us on Twitter at OliveCocoMag.